If you use your credit cards for your spending, but you also want to know how to keep it under control, this is the cash stuffing while spending on credit cards video for you. Welcome back to Crafty Nurse Q. I'm Cubatis, and today I'm showing exactly how I have been keeping our credit card spending under control, as well as right now we are still using cash stuffing. So we use our credit cards, and we use our credit cards because you have the different perks, like the cashback rewards, and it's a lot more convenient when you're in the store to just swipe the card. The thing is you have to be able to pay that credit card off as soon as you did that spending. So we're paid monthly, but we break down our expenses weekly. And so that's what today I'm showing, that how I break down our expenses for the week. And I am literally just writing down everything that I spent for the week. And I'm going through line by line, everything that is showing up on the credit card, or even if it was in the debit card, but I'm treating it as the same. But now if it's a credit card, it's a bill that needs to be paid. But if it's, the debit card, you just want to replace it. But because for the credit card, the interest that you would have to pay on that would just be too much. Especially like for us, we're on a debt-free journey and we are trying to save a certain amount this year. So that's why we are focusing on the bills. Bills get paid first, but the spending staying under control will help us to meet our goals faster as far as the debt pay down and how much we are saving for the year. Currently, we do still have a lot of debt. We have student loan debt, we have hospital bills, we have a tax bill, and we're in the process of still trying to save the 10K. And that journey is linked, but with the savings, most of that is going to be going towards debt pay down. So keeping the spending under control is what's going to keep us afloat and keep us to where we can stay in control and meet those goals that we've set. I mean, it's the most important step. That's where you started first. And that's why I even do this color coding. Like right now, the groceries I'm color coding. I spent this $90.43 at Publix, because the BOGOs, and then another $211 for groceries, and then it's $72.34. Now this $211, my daughter had taken the children to get like their snacks and stuff and the extra stuff. But now our spending, that was $4.79 for this Audible book, and then other spending is just right here linked. Is what I'm highlighting. But now here's the thing. On the same day that those children spent those $211, they doubled it up and went to the Dollar Tree and spent another $34 something. So that's why this is marked as kids/household. And then our gas this week was the $70. And this loose leaf paper, this is how I start off. And like, it's the best system, right? Because you always have some paper around. And then just later on, just write it out neatly. But just making sure that you have everything written out as you're doing it. That's the key to keeping track of your spending. Right here, I'm breaking down the spending by category, and dining out was a big 0. And, you see it's right here on this expense tracking. We did nothing there. And for gas, we did the $70.01. I'm not worried about the 1 cent. The groceries, now that was out of control at $3.76. The giving, $10, and that was a Zelle. So the kids, I have it now as 0 because I took it out of household. The self-care, I'm doing at 0. For spending, we did $11 for the spending. And here the household spending, $35. So that is the breakdown by category. Let's get this calculated up. So we have 70 plus 376 plus $10 plus the 11 plus 35 gives us 502. And that is what we're going to need to pull out of this variable spending binder so that we can pay back those bills. This is the comparison of what we stuffed. That's what the cash stuffing was from last week. Now we need to get all of this money back, and it needs to add up to 502 so that the credit card gets paid off and there's no interest being charged. All right, so let's start here. We know we went all the way over in groceries, so let's come back to it. Gas was $70. It was actually $70.01 exactly, but we won't count the penny. Giving was 10. We'll pull out these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And we have, what's next? We're coming back to groceries. Spending 11. And household was 35. Spending 11. We're going to just pull out a 20 for right now. And household 35. Well, let's just take 40 for right now, because what can go back in there after we have to come up with this grocery bill. Okay, let's see what we have right now. So we need $376 for the groceries. All right. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 130. That's one. All we have right now is 140. Okay, out of 502. Where'd the $2 come from? Oh, spending. Okay, so we have 140, 502 minus 140. So we still need 362. It's 260, 250 from groceries. Dining out is now going to be part of groceries. Take out that 50. 60, we still need $62. We'll leave these alone. We'll try to leave the kids alone for right now. But we may have to touch it. This is 25. Okay, so now there's nothing left there. Spending, let's pull out the rest of it. That's 10. That was $20 more. What's this? Household. Let's pull out that 10 because it spent this little money. It spent 35. Okay, so we are gonna have to take like $7 from the kids' wallet. And they spent over at the Dollar Tree. You know, they were spending their money. It wasn't totally, empty for them. Because that one, I just did it like as a slash. It was like kids / household. Where was it? Right up in here. That spending this Dollar Tree right here, 34, 38. But I just did it as both. Okay, so now let's make sure we have the 502 now. And we should. Get the money. And the thing about it, like the credit card that I use, it does give you like, some cash back. And I was looking at my points as they start to add up. But the thing is you just have to make sure that you are paying it off right away when you use that credit card. Anytime you swipe it, that money has to go right back. Okay, so 502 is what we're trying to get to. And we got 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 500, 501, 502. All right, and this money is just going to go back to the bank, and it's going to go into this credit card swipe envelope that I have neatly placed in this wallet. Do you have like a credit card swipe that you use in your cash stuffing? Now let's see what we're going to have that's going to roll over. And that was just in the giving and the kids. So the 5 will be from giving, And then the children have 18. And so 18 plus 5 is 23. And that's how much we should have for rollover. And that is the rollover that we'll be going over for the cash stuffing. And this is how I use my credit cards while being a cash stuffer to stay on top of my spending. And now we'll move to the cash stuffing. In my last cash stuffing video, I announced a giveaway and those winners are right here. I hope you enjoy the challenges I'm sending. I'm extremely grateful and thankful you're on this journey with me. Planning worksheet. So I added Proverbs, and I know I want to be doing the back to school. All right, let's get the cash counted out. And we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 510, 20, 530, 40, 550, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, oh, 60, okay. Okay, so let's get the binder. And, still in there. Okay, and let's get these. All right, so groceries first, and it is getting, you know, it's usual, 250, 1, 2, 20, 40, 250. Now, since we went way over it, we should not have that same situation this time. That just shouldn't happen. Let me see, and now what do we have here? Dining out, we're doing 50, 20, 40. $50 in dining out. Gas is only getting 40. Gas is getting 40 because we literally just filled up. I think your fuel up was like 2 days ago, so we're all the way on full with the gas. Okay, giving, I'm going to do that's what these singles are for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 15. And we do have something left here in the giving, but it'll roll over. So we got 5, 10, and then we got 20 now for giving. Okay. And the kids did have something left. Look, even though, you know, kids, it's kind of tricky with kids, right? But I like to let them keep their money for the most part. But I'm going to add 25 to theirs today. Okay, we got 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. The kids have 33 then this week to spend. Self-care is getting 25 this week. And I realized, you know, I just buy like the press-on, so when I'm doing the Amazon, I could put that towards self-care or spending, right? And for spending, it is getting $50. Right? $50 for spending. And household, we need to get paper products. So it is getting a whopping, 70 this week. 20, 40, 60. $70 this week for the spending. Wait, I'm sorry, for household. Okay, and that is those. And now let's grab this back to school. It's here. This is my sinking funds binder. I usually only do it like once I complete a challenge, and that's where everything is going. But remember, this time, everything from last month went to my sinking funds, and the first one that I'm completing, my priority is the back to school because it needs $1,000. So I'm going to add a 20 to it because now it is actually at 500, and this is a placeholder. And what I do is I have a high yield savings account that I put the funds, and it has buckets that you can transfer and make sure that your funds are there. So I'm going to add another 20 and just mark one of these off. And that gives us 520 now for back to school. And once it gets to 100, that's when I transfer it over. All right, and the last thing where this money is going. Okay, so next I'm doing the Proverbs Walk in Wisdom. That is a daily that I am doing this challenge. And I completed section 1 already. I've already completed section 1 on 6/7. Today is the 8th. And for the 8th, it wants $15. All right, so we got 10.15 now for this challenge. And then as it's completed, I'll make sure that I'm doing the updates. But I only do like a cash stuffing, main video once a week. But I will be doing this as shorts all throughout the week so that the whole journey is captured. All right, so now we have $15 there because we just got started with this one. This section will get us 125. And the goal for the first section was 100, and it's complete. Congratulations once again to the winners, and make sure you reach out.